Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So I was had a comment I couldn't get to last night, and for some reason it wasn't showing up on our video, but it was showing up in my notifications. And I was talking to Danny, and I realized all at once that we did connect. It was a big deal to us. It's a big deal. We connected 8 quantum computer users, quantum network users, um, through this code that we spoke of, and through our decodes, through our original decodes. But it dawned on me that we could have never done it alone. A lot of things had to happen for that to work. So I want to thank everybody. Um, First of all, Moneybags, because he promoted our channel. He got us a bunch of subscribers, and that was, I didn't realize how important that was. Actually, now we got quite a few. I mean, we're not a big channel. We're a small channel. We probably always will be. It's fine. Maybe if I can get a webcam or something going on after we get where we're going, and I can show what I'm looking at, maybe that'll be better. Um, but I want to thank Moneybags for starters, and then the list goes on. I mean, we started our decode process. Phoenix suggested that these were falling into category, that our decodes were falling into categories. So we were like, yeah, they are. Maybe we should run the categories. And so that's what we did, and see if that's a thing. Well, it was. So we got Phoenix to thank for a lot of this. Um, Ninja pointed us to certain songs, and Megan challenged us to decode Star Wars, which was pretty big because that inspired me to decode The Big Lebowski. We found quantum network users in those. Um, Gordon Freeman been helping along, and I don't. I may be missing people. There were a lot of people that were helping and participating. Just a Voice inspired us to do a couple of videos in the past. So this whole process, I guess what I'm saying, comes down to a group effort. And for those that were following, I think we had an average of about 14 people following along that I could tell through our decode process. And thank all 14 of you, and 17 in some cases, 20 in some cases, 11 in others. But, probably about an average of 14, 15 people. And otherwise, we wouldn't have been publishing our work at all if we didn't have anybody, with the interest to follow along. And so we just want to thank everybody. Um, you know, it's not a solo effort, it's a lot. And we had a lot of help along the way. It wasn't just something that we did. You guys did it too. And I know we got a lot of new subscribers now, and that's good. But, for those that were following along, those that were participating, those that did give us leads, those that, Moneybags, even Recall Vector, and I hope he's doing okay. He made a video goodbye, and I haven't seen a video from him for a while, which isn't usual for him, so I hope he's doing okay. But even Recall Vector, and he got mad at me for my interpretation on a series of his videos about psyops, and I interpreted the video in my own way, and uh, you know he didn't like that very much. And I understand some people get upset more than others. Some of the effects upset me more than others, but I just don't. I've accepted long ago that it's happening. There ain't a thing we can do about it. So you just accept it. Figure it out, right? Figure out why. That's the best we can do. And that brings me to the point, I don't think all these changes are necessarily quantum computer related. So that doesn't mean there's not information in them. I mean, it could just be a shift, which was something I intended to run in our decode, was shift, actually. And I had forgotten to put it down. But I didn't need to. But Some of these are probably just shifts. Either a person dies and they shift, or something happens and everything shifts. Not necessarily even a quantum computer. Not everything has to be a quantum computer. And even if that's the case, like I think Two Princes is a good example of, and maybe we did. I see that PASE research. I have as a bookmark. So maybe we did find a ninth quantum computer user at some point. I just didn't write it down. I'll have to look into that. But just because necessarily a quantum computer doesn't cause it, doesn't mean there isn't going to be information in it. Maybe the information is telling you other things that subtly changed with it. If you can't find a quantum computer, I'm not sure. That's just a theory. So, but I think we've definitely proven our theory that quantum computers and quantum devices, Montauk chairs, are causing some of these. Some of them, for sure, 100%. We know it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but we know it. So, but that's about it. We want to thank everybody because, like I said, without everybody putting in their 2 cents, we never would have came to that. We wouldn't have got half of what we got. I didn't even think I could decode a movie, or a hardware store, or a deodorant. We got challenged to do that. So we made it happen, and it worked because the information was there. So it didn't have to be a lyrical change. Our decode system was set up for lyrical changes in songs. We modified it to look for the deodorant, the movies, and check, see what information was there, what information wasn't there. And there was a lot of information. So I'm glad we got challenged to do that. So thanks to Megan. I think she's the one that challenged us to do those. Definitely Star Wars. And if I'm not mistaken, she challenged us to do Soft and Dry or Sherwin-Williams or both. But somebody else challenged us to do, some other stuff that we didn't know if we could do. And we never would have thought of it. So, again, it's been a group effort, more than an individual effort or an effort on my fiance and my part. We've been putting the legwork in, but it was definitely a group effort to get to that point. And I'm going to acknowledge that now. It just never dawned on me that, I was so wrapped up in the fact that we'd uncoded all that and connected all that and proved our theory that, these people are using quantum computers or Montauk chairs or whatever they're using, and they are coding things and changing things, and those things are a code that it's leaving in its wake. We proved that, in our opinion. That's proved. Thanks to you guys that followed along, that, believed that we might be onto something and challenged us to do the other things. So I think I've rambled long enough on this. And if I missed anybody specifically, I apologize. There's been a lot of people that have been, helping along the way. And I think Christian Radio is another one that's put his 2 cents in here and there and gave us a hand. So, but if I'm missing anybody, know that I didn't mean to miss you. I'd have to go through a lot of videos to find, but you know who you are. If I didn't, get you. So, once again, thank you for all your help, for all your support, and for all your feedback and leads and challenges and everything else that brought us to this point. So, for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all your help in all this. And, we could stop here. We got our answers, right? That's what we wanted. We wanted to prove that some of these were done by quantum computers, and we did that. So we could stop. We don't have anything left to prove, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop because there's more out there. There's more changes. Who knows what they all are? Who knows what's causing them all? We identified one reason for sure. So we can either fit other changes into this and say, yeah, quantum computers and this person using a quantum computer caused this change, or maybe this change was just a shift and here's the information in it. And then maybe if somebody knew anything about any of the information we found, for instance, stock market companies or anything else, the chemical places, if anybody knew anything about them, on the ones that we didn't find a quantum network user, maybe some of those things changed with it. And who would know if you didn't know anything about those places? I know I certainly didn't know anything about a lot of those places beforehand. So, they could have all changed right along with it, especially on the ones we didn't, that, no quantum network user fit into the pattern that we could tell. Maybe everything that we found just changed too, slightly. Who would know? Unless somebody knew, anything about that stuff, those places, those people. So that's there's a road to go. Like Danny said, we're in like the late first quarter of a football game here. We're ahead, apparently. So, all right, guys. Anyway, but yeah, we're not going to stop. We'll keep looking and try to figure more of it out. So for now, thanks for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.